Welcome to the My Day Report inventory. Here, you can look up any WashU report that was collected during the discovery phase of the My Day reporting project. This inventory also shows each report's status, including when the consolidated version of a report is scheduled to be available in Workday. First, you'll want to start by filtering on the area dropdown to find your area's reports. You can scroll through the list to find your area or begin to type it in the text field. If you're having trouble finding your area, try searching for synonyms. For example, the School of Engineering is listed under McKelvey. Now let's look at reports submitted by the Becker Medical Library. As you can see, each report listed now has an area of Becker Medical. Each report also has a 4-digit ID number, its name, and a theme. A theme is a grouping into which a report has been placed for further analysis and consolidation. For example, this report will be analyzed with other budget summaries to see which ones can be consolidated before they're built into Workday. The budget summary theme has been scheduled for delivery by Go Live, which means the reports in this theme will be analyzed and consolidated into one or more Workday reports by the time Workday goes live in July 2020. You may notice that some reports don't have a theme or an available by date listed. In these cases, scroll over to the end of the row and hover over the question mark icon for additional information. Once you have reviewed the reports in your area and their scheduled availability, please let us know if any report needs to be available sooner or later. You can do so by clicking the Submit Feedback link in the top right corner of the inventory. For example, let's say I wanted to request that this report be ready at Go Live instead of Q1. First, I would need to make sure I knew its ID number, 0572. When I click the Submit Feedback link, I'm directed to an online form asking for my name, email, area, and the report ID, 0572. Next, under Feedback topic, I'll select the first option, then select Go Live. Now, let's go back to the inventory. In some cases, you may need to clear your filters. For example, when I look at the additional info for this report by hovering over the question mark icon, I see a note that this report is a duplicate of another report, 5632. If I go up here in the top left corner and type in 5632, I get that report ID and click on it. But there are no results. That's because we're filtered on Becker Medical. If I clear my filter by clicking on the icon above the area dropdown, then I get the result I want. I see that report 5632 is scheduled for Go Live.